This is the Fenerbahçe career mode with Jose Mourinho at the helm. And today I'm gonna show you a couple of players from the youth academy that we are going to promote right away. First of it is Ramazan Şahin, the goalkeeper, 16-year-old, 50 overall, but 89 to 94 potential, a goalkeeper. Then the second one is Domingo Rosales, 16-year-old, 60 overall, also 89 to 94 potential, a cam from Argentina. Both of those are immediately going to get promoted to the senior team. Of course, a reminder that Filip Kostic is going to return to his parent club Juventus if we don't do anything against it. But we are only on about 6 million in our budget, so no chance we could buy Filip Kostic at this moment in time. In terms of the league standings, just a little reminder, we are sitting in second place. Last episode we did a lot of groundwork. We came onto Trabzonspor Seals and now we are within 2 points of them. In the Turkish Cup we will play Göztepe, kind of a difficult away fixture in the round of 16. And of course we finished in the top 8 of the Europa League phase, so no playoff for us, we will go straight to the round of 16. Of course deadline day is still on, but I don't think we can do anything on the market with the 6 million. I'm gonna show you just so that you believe me. 7 million actually on the market, but yeah, no chance we can buy Kostic or any decent player at this moment in time. By the way, I don't know if I showed you this already, but 38-year-old Edin Dzeko is retiring at the end of the season. Cenk Tosun is also already 33. The only relatively young striker we have is En-Nesyri, our starting striker in the future. But we will need to find a solution there next season. To start off today's episode, we will face Hatayspor away from home. Immediately, Livakovic is called upon. A penalty in the 13th minute to Hatayspor. And they score 1-0 Hatayspor. I mean, yeah, we've conceded so many penalties lately. However, we get an immediate opportunity to respond. Dzeko, the defenders are just sleeping and no problem for Edin. If you leave him like that, he will always score and punish you. This is Fred, great ball into Tadic, who has a lot of open space, but he's not that fast. That's the only problem. Still he finds Maximin though, Saint-Maximin. Can he drive on goal? That's a foul, that's a red card. I'm sorry, referee. I don't think he gave the red card, but he did. It was a red card. Clear free kick. Tadic on it. Let's see if I am getting better on those, but no, I'm not. Corner kick Tadic, a bit of a weird one. Fred heads it inside, it's Çağlar! Good save. Apparently Hatayspor have received the red card as it seems, and here goes the substituted En-Nesyri. No one can hold him up, it's Yusuf! 2-1 to Fenerbahçe. 67 minutes in. This is Fred, back into En-Nesyri. No, this is Dzeko actually. Dzeko, back into Fred. Fred looking for Szymanski. 3-1. Careful, they could get one back here. And they do. They get one back. It's 3-2 now. Long cross and in. You cannot defend that. The game is done and dusted. We win 3-2 away at Hatayspor. Very close game, but we get the 3 points. Next up, with a bit of a rotational side, En-Nesyri, Kavici. Yüksek is in there, Kostic, as well as the centre-back pairing, Ndika and Bekao, Müldü as well. In the Turkiye, in the Cup of Türkiye. We immediately get an open run here, it's Saint-Maximin. Saint-Maximin looking for Yusuf En-Nesyri, who is offside though. This is Kavici, Irfan Kavici. Looking for options in the middle, no one is helping him. He sees Saint-Maximin on the wing. A lot of Göztepe players back here, but we still play that nicely. It's En-Nesyri. En-Nesyri looking for Kavici. Great save. We get another opportunity. It's En-Nesyri. En-Nesyri with a nice trickery. Now against the goalkeeper, one-on-one, scores. We are finally 1-0 up after a couple of chances. It's Yusuf En-Nesyri who converts. Szymanski with a fantastic ball. Is he offside, En-Nesyri? I don't think so. It's Yusuf En-Nesyri, one-on-one, doesn't score, but Saint-Maximin on the rebound does. Just a few seconds into second half, and we are 2-0 up. We double our lead. This is En-Nesyri looking for Kaveci. Kaveci. The defender slips onto the floor, and Kaveci makes it 3. We are cruising in this game, in this round of 16 matchup with Gustav. 3-0 up in the cup. This is Saint-Maximin. Saint-Maximin looking for Szymanski. Back into Fred. Fred back into Saint-Maximin. What a nice piece of play. Saint-Maximin sees En-Nesyri, who scores the brace here today. What a goal. What a counter. What a game. And that's the game done and dusted. We win 4-0 in our first outing in the Turkish Cup. Next up, we face Bodrum at home in a quick sim with our first team. Let's see how this goes. It's only a 2-all draw. That's not good enough. That's not the way we will become champions here. Maxi and Dzeko score our goals, but we can see the late equalizer. We're already into our next league game away at Kayserispor with Kaveci, who was very good last episode. Brings in a corner, but is not successful with this. However, we get a big opportunity through Youssef En-Nesyri, who is away one-on-one. That's a penalty. I'm sorry. What is this? He gets a free. I get a free kick, but I don't think it's a penalty. I don't think it's a red card. And that should be a red card in every measure there is. Or at least I get an opportunity to practice some penalties, some free kicks. But Kaveci's free kick goes into the wall. Saint-Maximin with the follow-up, good save. This is En-Nesyri. Great ball for Saint-Maximin, who's not offside. This is Saint-Maximin. One-on-one with the keeper, score. 54 minutes in, it's Saint-Maximin, our Gucci boy. With delete. To Kostic, back to Szymanski. Now looking for Yüksek. Yüksek for En-Nesyri. What a ball. A phenomenal ball. It's Nesyri, it's 2-0. Youssef decides the game away at Kayserispor. This is Kostic, Yüksek, En-Nesyri. What a powerful player this is. It's still Youssef En-Nesyri. Looking for Kaveci. It's Irfan Can. Kaveci. 3-0. A bit of luck here. But we completely dominate Kayserispor in that second half. Careful. This is Kayserispor on the attack, and Livakovic needs to make a save. However, that's the game done and dusted. 3-0 away. Comfortable win to Kayserispor. Next up, we simulate a home game against newly promoted side Samsunspor with a bit of a rotational side again. Kostic in there, Ndika. But we get the win. 2-1. Kaveci and Tadic score our goals. That's how you do it. 2-1 home win. Next up, a very difficult matchup. The next round of the Turkish Cup, the quarterfinals, away to Trabzon. Once again, we can see the very early penalty kick. We've already been traumatized early in the season by Trabzon, and it seems to continue just like that. Vishka gives Trabzon the lead in the second minute through a penalty kick. Tadic with a corner now. 37th minute. It's a good header, but it goes over the bar. Now we get a big opportunity. Tadic into the free run of En-Nesyri. It's Youssef En-Nesyri. 1-1. Just after half-time. 47 minutes in. Youssef En-Nesyri. 1-0. Now Trabzonspor get a clean run. It's Banza against Mert Müldür, who does so well though. Exceptional. And that is it. The final score is 1-1. We go to a penalty shootout. Oh wow. First penalty to Bardi against Livakovic, and he scores. Slots it home. Now Tadic against Shakir. It is Tadic's time to shine. Dusan Tadic, 1-0. Next penalty is Tufan. Tufan against Livakovic, who saves. Livakovic saves, and now it's Youssef En-Nesyri's pen. Can he convert as well? Yes, 2-1. We are up now. And it is Viska who already scored in normal time. But here he can't. As Livakovic saves that important save. Now Filip Kostic could make it 3, but he doesn't. The goalkeeper stays home and he saves. And Banza makes it 2-2 now. Still we are up though if Saint-Maximin scores his penalty now. It's Saint-Maximin who slots home. 3-2. The goalkeeper always stays home in the middle. If Densville now doesn't score against Livakovic, the game is done and dusted, but he does. It's 3-3. So we have a chance now. If Fred slots this penalty home, then it is done and dusted. It's Fred, and the goalkeeper stays home for the 5th time. Fred converts the pen. we are off to the semi-final. The schedule for the next Europa League round, the round of 16, is out. Roma face Spurs, what a game this is. Galatasaray go to Slavia Praha. Man United face Athletic Club, but we are facing Anderlecht. Away from home first. Just before we go to Anderlecht though, the game before that is away to Antalyaspor with a heavily rotated side. Tadic in the camp spot. Yüksek alongside Amrabat, no Fred, but we have Kavici, Unda up top alongside Captain Dzeko. Mulder, Bekau, Jiku and Kostic in the defense. Let's see if we still can go away with the 3 points, and we do. Kavici though has been injured, but he scored the final goal of the game. And oh wow, Irfan Can Kavici is out for 2 months, so that is not going to be great. Starting next summer, Domingo Rosales, our youth academy player, the 16-year-old, is joining Racing de Ferrol for a year, as well as Ramazan Şahin. He's right now the 5th string goalkeeper, and he will go to Adana Demirspor to get some practice in Turkey itself. This is the game against Anderlecht. Of course, Kavici is now injured. Rosales goes onto the bench. And Fred is also suspended, so Yüksek goes into that midfield. This is how we roll for the game away in Anderlecht in Belgium. The game really wants Anderlecht to score. It's a long cross into Dreyer, the second one in 2 minutes. And this time they get a shot off, but it's a good save. Yüksek, nice ball into the path of Enesiri. Is he fast enough? Strong enough is for sure. Oh, look at this referee! This is a red card, but he won't even get a yellow. I mean, how nasty is that? It's for the second or third time this has happened this episode. Okay, I can, of course, practice my free kicks, but I'm not so sure about that. I'm going to give it to Szymanski this time. I'm still a bit shattered. I mean, that was a good free kick, but I'm still a bit shattered that this didn't result in a red card. And now we've got a red card. Look at the top right. This is an embarrassment from the game. I mean, this is an absolute embarrassment. This is Dzeko with a lot of space for Enesiri. Enesiri and Dzeko partner up. It's Enesiri who can't finish though. And it should stay at 0-0. That was the chance to win. Next up, it is maybe the biggest game there is yet to play in this season. Against first place Trabzonspor. Can we come closer to them? Haven't won a single game against Trabzon this season. 2 games, 1 loss, 1 draw, and then the penalty shootout win. But I don't count that as a outright win. So today it is time to beat them. Red with a good ball into Enesiri, who looks for Tadic. Tadic is also one of the oldies, of course, but he still can make those passes. It's Yusuf Enesiri. How didn't he score there? Wow, what a turn by Viska. He's on to our goal. Still Viska against Livakovic, who makes a tremendous save. Still though Viska again. And this time he scores. 1-0 Trabzon in the 33rd minute. Edin Viska scores the lead. And this is again very dangerous. It is Banza against Endika. Lays it back into Viska. Back for Banza again. Careful, and Livakovic with an important save. Maxima and Szymanski. This is Maxima looking for Tadic. It's Dusan Tadic. Ah, what great save. For the second half, I do something a little bit more risky, but we need to come back from behind. We play with a 4-2-2-2, which means Nesiri and Dzeko are both up top. Maxima goes to the right, Tadic to left, just to confuse them a little bit. Great ball, great start into Enesiri. From Tadic, it's Yusuf Enesiri. Perfect start. It's 1-1. Fenerbahçe. Yusuf Enesiri after that pass by Dusan Tadic. I mean, can we record the pass here? Here it is. Of course, Yusuf has got an awful lot of work to do still, but he does perfectly well. Osterwolde into Dzeko, who turns his defender like a bottle, and then Enesiri. We've turned the game around within minutes. I mean, it was a great decision to sub on Dzeko as a second striker. We could play that more often. I mean, just look at this. Throw it, and then Dzeko, with his body, turns the defender like a kid. And then Enesiri, clinical as per usual. We've done a good job so far. Let's continue to do that. It's Tadic looking for Osterwolde, who is now on as well. Osterwolde, Nesiri for the hat-trick. Great save. And then they play a bit of a loose ball. Nesiri and another save. Fred looking for the long ball into Saint-Maximin, who is on the right side. It's unusual for him, but still he goes. It's Saint-Maximin. Great ball. Doesn't get it through. A second chance though. And Nesiri hat-trick. It is 3-1. Nesiri with a classical, an iconic celebration here. It's 3-1. We are against the league leaders. After his hat-trick, I decide to sub out Nesiri for Tosun, as well as bringing on both Under and Kostic. But Kostic for the left back spot because Osterwolde is very tired. I don't know why Kostic has a -5 right now. This is Sofyan Amrabat. He's been good today. Now he can find Cenk Tosun. Cenk Tosun, can he get the first goal of his first goal of the season? No. But it doesn't matter as we win 3-1 at home against Trabzonspor. For now, let's concentrate on the return leg. At home against Anderlecht in the Europa League. Fred for Saint-Maximin. Back to Fred. Now Dzeko. Looking for the return pass to Fred. And it's already 1-0. Our Brazilian midfield maestro with the early lead in the 4th minute. Wow, what a start. Just 5 minutes later, we get a chance to double our lead. It's Edin Dzeko on the penalty spot in the 8th minute. And he scores. 2-0 up now against Anderlecht. We thumped them at home. Now they get a free kick in the 42nd minute. It's Dreyer to take that. He will shoot immediately and it hits the crossbar. Careful there. In 58th minute, we get a chance to make it 3-0. It is Edin Dzeko looking for the pass, but the goalkeeper intercepts. And that's it. Game is done and dusted. We win 2-0 and we are off to the quarterfinals of the Europa League. A lot of interesting results here. Roma, Galatasaray, ourselves, Manchester United go through, Lazio, Real Sociedad Braga, and Porto. All of those, these are actually 1, 2, 3 clubs that Jose Mourinho used to manage. So there is a high chance we face either one of those. As you can see, we are top of the league here. I didn't even realize that. 65 points, 7 ahead of Trabzonspor, who have 1 game in hand though. He could make it 61, still 4 points that would be though. So just that win at home was so important. Galatasaray are lurking in 3rd place as well now. In the Turkish Cup semi-finals, we will face Kasimpasa away from home. The other game, Sivasspor Hatayspor. We might have just gotten the most difficult matchup here. But it's all ours to play for to win here, the Türkiye Kupası. However, this is where we are wrapping up today's episode, a very successful one. We have made it into the quarterfinals of the Europa League, into the semis of the Turkish Cup. And let's not forget, we are clear in the Super League. I will see you in a couple of days again. Until then, it's been Rebuild Sombrero. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm out.